What's up guys, Lou here, back with another video, and today I've got something interesting to introduce to you, or maybe you already know about it. This is the Lyve Home, a hard drive, but it comes with a specialized application for helping you to back up your photos, videos, etc. And it has a really interesting physical feature that I haven't seen before. Let's jump inside the box and find out what makes this thing special. Really easy box to open here. Don't need any special blades or anything like that. On the inside, the first thing you will see is the Lyve Home, and you'll probably notice this screen on the front. That is going to be how you set up the device. It's also going to be a spot to display some of the photos and things that you have stored on here. So a really cool feature. This will look cool standing on your desktop and displaying some of your recent images. The unit features 2 terabytes of storage, and on the back is where you are going to interface with it. That's where you've got all of your different ports, including an HDMI port. I assume that would be used to display the video output. You've also got an Ethernet port in that location if you want to use a wired connection, or if you prefer, you can use wireless, of course. You get a little bit better speed on the wired connection, as you know, with networking. Wired is top performance, but most people will use this wirelessly. You have a USB port, as well as a headphone jack, an audio port, and then a power supply port. Otherwise, a nice streamlined looking device. It's got a white matte finish, so it's not going to attract too many fingerprints. You'll also notice an SD card slot on the side, and that's pretty cool because it'll allow you to back up your photos and videos without the need to use a PC or Mac. You can just extract your SD card from your camera, insert it in here, and then use the interface via this touch screen to get everything up and running. I'm gonna put this down for a moment and show you the other items inside the box. You've also got a power brick. It comes with this detachable power prong, so depending on where you're located, you'll get the proper one shipped out to you. As you can see, I of course have the North American power plug here. Also inside the box, we have a tiny little slip in order to help you get up and running. Plug in the Lyve Home, get the apps, relax and enjoy. Now, I already have the app installed on my iPhone. There's also an app for Android. So the Lyve app can actually work standalone without the need for the external drive if you don't need the extra storage. As you can see here, I have it installed on my phone, and you can actually try this out for yourself. I'll put a link in the description if you want to try the app. As you can see here, it's already begun backing up my images and organizing them. This is called the digest, and it separates your images by day, so you can go back and relive memories in a little bit more easy format. It also looks back at moments from this month a year ago, which is pretty cool. You also have a timeline view if you prefer that method of navigation, favorites just added for your recent stuff, and then photos and videos independently if you're looking for one specifically, and then sources. And this is where you can see the various devices that are connected to Lyve. In my case, I have my iPhone, of course, and then the Lyve Home, which are both connected and in sync, and I can add other devices here as well. I'm gonna plug this baby in right now and then hopefully show you what the interface is like and how to get it set up. Okay, so now the device is booting up. As you can see here, you have this nice color touchscreen on the front, and you're greeted with the logo that says Lyve, a little loading bar down at the bottom here. So the first thing it's gonna do is scan for wireless networks. After you've connected to the web, it'll ask you to either create a new account or to sign into a pre-existing Lyve account. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I did so on my iPhone prior to recording this so that I'd be ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my credentials. So now I'm signed in, and there's a little bit of a demo here showing you how to use the interface. Explaining the easy import either via a USB drive or an SD card. Next up, it's telling me to get the app, which I already have, and something that's cool about the app is you can have it installed on as many devices as you want and then access all of the images and videos that exist on those devices from one interface. So here it's running a sample of what the device will look like sitting on your desk, except of course it'll be streaming through your images. It also has a nice little clock here. And as I move over, you can see the status of the device, free space that's available. There are no photos, no videos, but I could navigate those different sections here as well. It's 2 terabytes, so that's a lot of photos and videos. You can also adjust the settings from in here, the screensaver, how quickly it comes on, the users, what's under general. So here we can export to USB, restore from USB, network stuff, time zone. You've also got a brightness setting here. So depending on how bright you want it to be, you can actually scroll through. So if you have this sitting in a relatively public place in your house, when people come over, they can scroll through images and quickly browse using this almost as like a photo frame. Now, if you have this device in a bedroom or something like that, there's even an option to turn the screen off completely. So maybe you don't want to have the ambient light on. Although I think it would be cool as like a bedside kind of clock type situation, as long as you could toggle the brightness down so it wouldn't be bothering you. But the main thing here is you have a pretty device that, unlike a lot of attached storage, doesn't need to be an eyesore. In fact, in this case, it's actually going to be presenting some information that sometimes we have trouble displaying. As you know, there are images and videos on all of your devices, but how do you get them into one place? How do you get them onto a place where you can actually display them? Because oftentimes they end up living on those screens and not out in public. So there you have it, the Lyve Home. They also make a studio version, which is similar without the screen on the front if you don't need or want it. Anyways, that wraps up this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. If you have any questions, hit up the comments section. Thanks as always for watching. Catch you guys on the next episode. Later.